How's it going, guys? In today's video we are going to be doing an initial burn in and seasoning. I went ahead and did an unboxing and everything, and I'll leave the description or that video in the description box below. But I went ahead and took everything out, and as far as the manuals and meat probes and everything, because it was stored in here. But the first step is we want to fill it with pellets. But when you do that, you got to make sure your pellet dump out here is closed. You know, I've heard some stories of people accidentally leaving it open and having all their pellets fall on the ground. That's the last thing you want. But these are Camp Chef's competition blend pellets here. I'm a firm believer of using their specific branded pellets because that's what they do their testing on, and that's what they recommend. So when you use their brand or their specific ones that they recommend, you're creating a baseline of how the grill is supposed to function, so you can see if you have any temperature fluctuations or what kind of temperature max temps you're getting and things like that, and what kind of smoke flavor you're getting out of it. From there you can use other brands, obviously whatever you can get your hands on, and then just kind of compare it to your baseline, in other words to Camp Chef's, and see which one performed better, and then you can just go from there. But it's already plugged in here, and so we're just going to go ahead and open this up and click the power button. I already went ahead and paired the grill, downloaded the app and everything. I didn't film that part of the video. I was going to, but it was pretty self-explanatory. When you power it up, you can see we're connected to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth here. But the first step is we want to make sure our ash cup or our fire pot cleanout is open so we can hear the pellets dropping in the cup. But we need to feed the auger tube here, so we're going to hit that, and then we're going to push the button to feed, and we're going to confirm it because we don't have any pellets. You want to do it when you the initial seasoning, and then anytime you run out. So we're going to hit confirm, and it looks like we have a 7-minute timer here. So I'm going to let it run through its little cycle here. Once I start hearing the pellets, if there's still time on there, I'll just click cancel, and then we'll get started from there. If not, I'll just let it run through. It's not a big deal because I'm not wasting any. I'll just take the cup out, dump the pellets back in there, and then we'll go ahead and fire it up. So I'll get back with you guys as soon as we get pellets in the auger tube. Alright guys, the pellets started falling about 30 seconds ago. There's about 2 minutes and 52 seconds left on the feed mode. But there was 3 minutes and 30 seconds when they started falling. You can see all those pellets at the bottom here. I took everything out because I want to make sure our hot rod or heating rod just lights up here. I'm kind of a visual guy, so that's why I have everything taken out. You don't necessarily need to do this, but let's go ahead and shut this fire pot clean out there. Make sure it gets shut and closed all the way, and then we're just going to cancel the rest of it. I don't think we need to go through the full time on that. So now we're going to go to set temp. And it says on the manual we want to go 350 degrees, I believe, for, I think it says a half hour. Let's look here, for 350 for a half hour. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit confirm, and it's going to go into the startup cycle. And it has timers on there, which I really like, so it kind of gives you a gauge of when you're expecting to get this going here. It's put in there. I'm just going to go ahead and fill down here, and just be really careful not to touch it. You don't need to do this. This is just what I do with every pellet grill, just to make sure this is getting there. And I can smell the heat coming, that burning smell from the hot rod there getting hot, so I know it's working. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and put everything all back, and then as soon as it starts smoking, I'll get back with you guys, and then we'll go to the next step. Alright guys, we have smoke rolling through. We are 1 minute and 23 seconds past the initial startup timer. I really like how all these have timers on here. You know, it tells you how long before shutdown, how long for the startup, the feed, everything like that. But you can see we have smoke. It's 152, 154. Let's see what it says. There's a little bit of a delay. It doesn't update instantly, so we'll see here how quick this updates. I have to look in the manual to see, you know, if it does it every 15, 20, 30 seconds or whatnot, to get a better idea. But you can see the smoke rolling through and through here as well. So you can start your timer now for a half hour, but for me, personal preference, I want to wait till it gets 350 degrees. Once it hits the 350, then I'm going to start my 30-minute timer for the initial burn-in. But I'm sure either way is fine, but that's just how I do it. So as soon as it hits 350, I'm going to set my timer. I'm not going to stop in the video or start it back up when it hits that. You'll just know. So I'm going to let it do the complete initial burn-in, and then we'll once the 30 minutes have elapsed, I'll get back with you guys. Alright guys, the phone on my timer through the Camp Chef app went off, and we've been running a total of 45 minutes. That's what the startup time, and waiting for it to get to temp and stuff. So I have it set for 350. It's 3:45 now. So what we are going to do, let's just go ahead and shut it off through here. Give me 1 second. Let's see if we can figure this out. Here, go shut off. Are you sure you want to shut the grill off? Oh, that was quick. And now it's on shutdown mode. 19 minutes and 54 seconds left. So I'm going to go ahead and let this shut off. We're going to do the same thing we did with the Weber, and show you what the bottom of the barrel looks like and what's left in the cup and everything, and then give you a quick little overview of everything. So alright guys, I will be back with you here. Alright guys, it just now finished shutting off here. As soon as the shut off timer went off, the screen went blank or whatever, so I'm just going to hit that power button right there. And let's go ahead and tear this up real quick and see what we got in here. This stuff's still hot. When I last checked, it said it was 160 degrees, so that's why I'm wearing a little mitt here. Alright, here's our drip tray. Kind of turned to discoloration. It burned off all those oils here. Alright, you can see there's not as much ash as there is in the Weber, that the smoke fire, you know, everything pretty much got contained in there. There's a little right there, as you can see. Let's go ahead and clean out that fire pot, and there we go. Let's take off the ash cup clean out. You can see it's pretty, there isn't quite a bit in there, or there isn't a lot in there, I should say. But she's all seasoned here, so I'm going to go ahead and do a clean, just vacuum all this stuff out, and then be on the lookout for the hotspot testing. It's something that I do with every new grill. It's whether it's a smoker, barbecue, or whatnot. You want to just get to know your grill by doing some hot spots, just so when you're cooking you have an idea of where your meat should go if you need to rotate it or whatnot. So, but that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you have any comments, questions, or anything, just go ahead and leave them down below. Thanks for watching.